Football Show.
That's why I was getting double. Welcome in, everybody. What's cracking like week 10? The Start Sit Show is here. The guys are here. Got big draft energy in the building. What is good, brother? Are we ready? We're 5 weeks away from the playoffs, man.
I am locked and loaded and ready to get freaking weird, my friend.
Ready to get weird? That's what I like to hear. So what we do here, guys, if you're new in here, so the stream here, we're going to start with 10 questions from our Patreon, where the people that subscribe to us, so we support them first. Then we'll get to all your guys' questions. And if we don't get to your questions, I will clip the video or clip whatever's left, and we will carry it over to Big Draft Energy Stream, where the raid is already set up to his show. So let's get it rolling here. Question number 1 is going to be God offered Rome Odunze for Chris Olave. Who do you like here?
Rome.
Why do you like Rome over Chris Olave here?
Because of the rest of his season schedule. He's got a very advantageous schedule the rest of the season. A lot of players, especially in the fantasy football playoffs.
You
could argue that Olave is going to get a lot of volume, but I prefer quality volume and quality opportunities in the team that's going to be competing, and that's going to be, competing in games that actually matter, fighting for a playoff spot against a team that's literally just tanking for fucking first.
I see. For me, I'd chase the volume here. I'd like a lot.
You always do. I respect it.
I always do. Number 2 is Knicks or Baker. God, these are my quarterbacks 9 and 10. I mean, I think I'm going Baker here because I think the game script is going to lead to a lot more rushing from the Denver Broncos, and the Patriots game is probably a higher shootout. And you can't run on the Pats, so I think Baker's going to have to pass a lot more. And I think I like Baker more than Knicks by a little bit, but I think you're good either way.
Yeah, I'm starting Knicks. It's a smash spot.
It is, but it could be the really ugly game, man, too. Number 3, God, quarterbacks galore. Hurts or May? God, you can't sit either one of these guys.
Who's higher in your rankings?
I'd take the better matchup. May is. I'd rather go against Tampa than Philly or than Green Bay. You always go Hurts.
Yeah, I always do. If you're watching us on X and you're asking us a question on X, 1, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. 2, head over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel. Smash a like, subscribe, ask a question in there. We'll be answering all questions exclusively on YouTube. But thank you guys for tuning in over on the X side. Appreciate it.
All the sports appreciated. Dart, is your QB1 this week?
Yes, sir.
Even with the weather?
I think the weather
helps his rushing even more.
It's perfect for him and his rushing. And there's certain quarterbacks where you look at the weather, it's like it's a non-factor. I look at him, I see Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, I see Drake May, I see all that in one Jackson Dart special.
The Lions or the Bears defense is absolutely beat to shit too. So the matchup is so advantageous too.
And if you're looking at the last 4 matchups that Jackson Dart's played, he's in the last 4 weeks compared to all the other quarterbacks, he's been the QB3 in fantasy points per game, and the Bears have allowed top 7 fantasy points per game to quarterbacks. It's free fucking money, easy pickings.
I think Herbert is such a smash start too, though, against Pittsburgh. So
I don't think he's a smash start against Pittsburgh. I have him ranked high out of respect and out of game script, but when you're missing 2 of your offensive tackles against 2 spectacular bookends who've kind of found their fucking
brought in Pennington.
Oh,
he's a stud. Come on now.
Yeah, stud.
I think they're both 20-point plays, though.
First round pick turned into 6th round pick.
Someone is offering Tez for Bill. Should I take that? I'm taking Bill all the way here. I don't want guys that are going to play 20-30% over a running back that could be the focal point heading down the entire stretch with the number 1 schedule remaining.
I'd rather get Pop.
He doesn't play enough snaps for me.
Okay.
Number 6, J.K. Dobbins or R.J. Harvey tonight. I'm going Dobbins.
I need it to be Dobbins. I got a lot of money running on it. You got to shoot.
Super chats go always straight to the front. We'll cut in and out if you do that. Thank you, my guy. Close Junior 1. What is good, brother? $5 holler. Would you guys start any of these guys over Juan Jennings and QJ? So I like Juan Jennings a ton this week, by the way. So Jawan Johnson, Dalton Schultz, Christian Watson, Manungai. I still do. Do you trust Quentin Johnson though he scored? I'd rather play Manungai over QJ.
I've been talking to Debro back and forth, right? he and I were debating if Alec Pierce was going to be the wide receiver one in his primer. He's been all over the Alec Pierce situation. And when we're looking at the scenario and the situation, why it was such a fantastic matchup for Alec Pierce and why his call absolutely smashed and why he's one of the best, if not the best, content creators is when you're looking at cover one high man defense, which the Pittsburgh Steelers run at the highest clip over the last 3 weeks at 47+%, then
Quentin Johnston's going to beat him
the
up.
one area where it's advantageous is the X wide receiver. And Quentin Johnston leads the entire team in snaps there and snap percentage there. And he leads the team in dominator rating, which is yards per separation, yards per route.
He's out of this world.
Yeah, he's just absolutely. So, like, on paper, it's either him or Lad McConkey. I think it's going to be more Lad McConkey because there's not going to be a lot of time. But if he does connect on a deep one, it will be to QJ.
I just can never trust the guy, man. But I think Manunjai finds the end zone too.
For what it's worth, I have Jennings ranked higher than QJ. I'm sticking with QJ, but I think the upside, if you need the ceiling play, if you need that big swing, and it's a weird week with three of the most explosive offenses on a bye week at receiver, I think QJ is your big swing here.
It is. I just don't trust that guy, man. Still, he's got to do it at times for me to trust him, but
I don't either.
I hear you on that one.
I didn't.
Thank you for the super chat, Junior.
After the entire month of September, I still didn't fucking trust him. And I'm like, I was right. And then I didn't trust him last week, and he found the end zone. Cocksucker.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Number 7. This one is rough. MHJ Garrett Wilson. I like Garrett Wilson here. I do not like Marvin Harrison Jr. versus that Seattle secondary, man. They are nasty, and they're healthy. And they got everyone back, and they just are going to be lights out in the secondary all year long. I think it's Trey McBride game.
We were talking about this off stream where it's like, oh no, it's the Cleveland defense, but like the Cleveland defense at home versus the Cleveland defense on the road, completely different fucking team. Like at home, it's the number one defense in terms of points allowed. On the road, they allow 30 real points per game, which is pretty fucking crazy. But like you alluded to, that's against good teams. So I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr. and I'm going to stick with Marvin Harrison Jr. here until I see Garrett Wilson do it and see what kind of Justin Fields we get. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the matchup is more in favor of Garrett Wilson. I just need to see this New York Jets offense do something because the game script should be good because they don't have a fucking defense anymore. Their two best defenders are fucking gone.
Correct. So that's why I like Garrett Wilson. He's going to get 10 targets a game, man.
Yeah, the game script, the volume, all that is leading Garrett Wilson. I just need to see it to believe it.
Oh, you're going to like this one. Number 8, Parker Washington. It looks like Matthew Golden is going to play on Monday Night Football. It looks like A.J. Brown is as well for a little update there. And Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, I think both of these running backs struggle tremendously on the Monday Night Football game. So give me Golden for the upside play. You want the upside swing, and I think he gives you that.
I like Parker Washington out of the slot a ton here versus the Texans. He saw 13 targets last week or in the beginning of the season with everyone out there. I think he's going to eat again. And I think he outproduces Jacoby Myers in game 1.
Very possible. Is BTJ out? Have they ruled that, or is that tomorrow?
He hasn't practiced yet. Again, we don't know. We got to wait till Friday. Ashton Jeanty or Breece Hall. God, man, this one is rough. I don't really like either one of these running backs this week. I think if anything, they both get it done in the receiving game. I don't think they rush for much. I'd actually take their unders on both of them if I was, looking at both their lines. But I think I'm going Jeanty here in the receiving game. You like Jeanty over Breece or no?
I'm trying to find my rankings here on running backs. Okay, so I
have them like 18 and 20. Like
I literally have them 18 and 19. Breece Hall 1 spot ahead. So
leaning Breece.
I'm leaning Breece, but I don't love either one of them.
Neither do I.
Here's the thing. One of those two is going to smash this week. Just outperform the fucking scenario and situation. And if it's going to be any of them, it's going to be Breece Hall because he wanted the fuck out of there. And Kansas City didn't even think he was worth a third. So it's going to be Breece. He's playing for next year.
I wonder if he even has the mental state to even want to play for the Jets.
It's a tough situation, honestly.
Oh my gosh, is Alvin Kamara droppable?
If you do drop him, pick up Taysom Hill.
I mean, you can't start Alvin Kamara right now at all. I don't think I'm dropping him. You're not going to get any trade value. Period. You just got to hope, and he's got a good schedule coming too. But it's just too tough with him right now. I'm not dropping him though. But it's crazy that question, and we're here.
Yep.
So that's it for the Patreon question, guys. We'll go from the top down now on your questions. And again, if we don't get to your question, we will carry it over to Big Draft Energy Show right after.
Here.
Frankie Bender came in before the stream even started. He said Fairbairn out. Would you pick up his replacement? No, I would not. I like Cam Little or Loop a lot this week. Cam Little's going to get a Davis Mills defense that's very good in the red zone too with the Texans. So I like Little a ton. I like Loop too, and I think Loop's that kicker you can just pick up and keep for the year with Lamar Jackson back too. But they score a lot of touchdowns, so that's the problem.
You know how wet fucking kicker talk gets me every fucking time.
Yeah, I know you don't want to answer. That's why I just moved on.
Yeah, I fucking get so wet for kicker talk. My favorite.
Pick 2 to pick up: Jennings, Shakir, Parker, Washington, AD Mitchell. If that's Juan Jennings, I'm smashing that. He should not be on the waiver wire. Maybe he blooms at the Jets. I'm picking up Shakir and I'm picking up Jennings. Easy. And pick 1 to start if BTJ is not healthy. It's Juan Jennings. I love Juan Jennings this week.
Yep.
Start 1 non-PPR. So touchdown upside. Jones, senior, banged up shoulder. I don't like his matchup. Manunjai, Jordan Mason on waivers. Stash probably going to drop Spears. Manunjai has got to be on your lineup either way. I mean, he's going to earn his way into that rotation regardless after that performance. And he should have got he did get the angry run scepter, I think, as well from Good Morning Football.
Kyle Manunjai got it. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I fucking love Good Morning Football.
He looked great in that game, but it was the Bengals. So, I mean,
it was the Bengals.
But I'm picking up Manunjai for sure. And DeAndre Swift's got the growing, and growing's always super. Got another super down. Another super down here. The supers always go straight to the front, guys. Sean Luke, thank you for the $1.99. How come it didn't pop up on my screen? Do I start Dart or Hurts? I like Dart. They're both starts. Obviously, he's playing for the top seed here. I'd rather go up against a beat up Bears defense with 3 corners down, a linebacker down, 2 linemen down, than go up against the Green Bay Packers coming off a loss to the fucking Panthers. They're pissed off.
Sean Luke, Jackson Dart is my QB1 on the week, sir.
There you go. I like that. I have a lot of darts, so I'm riding on that one.
Pause.
Todd says I need 5 out of the group.
Man, please, for the love of God.
Kyren Williams cannot be on any bench this week. You're playing the 49ers. Our defense is gashed to shit. Nico's going to get Davis Mills. I like Ladd's matchup. I like Egbuka's matchup. I think that's where I'm leading. Oh, it needs 5. So I'm going Devontae. I'm going Dowdle, Kyren for sure. Have to be 100%. Devontae, Egbuka, McConkey, and I'm sitting Nico.
I love Kyren, and this is coming from somebody who's not the biggest Kyren truther. I love Kyren to have the upside of finishing as the RB1 this week, because if you guys remember, if you remember the last time they played San Francisco, the Rams were favored by 14 points or something crazy like that. Kyren Williams had an opportunity to fucking seal the game, and he fumbled the game away, and he took a lot of fucking beating and a lot of scrutiny for that. And I think with a guy like that, that kind of shit sticks. So yeah, Kyren smash, RB1 upside, Nico, McConkey, Dowdle, and Adams, in my opinion. You got another super. Fuck, you are rich right now. Jesus Christ.
We're rolling in. Michael with a $5 holler. What is good, brother? White, Manunjai, Tracy, start 1. Man. You got to lean Rachaad White for the volume, but I don't like the matchup versus the Pats. They are fucking nasty versus the running back. I'd probably go Manunjai for your touchdown upside. I don't like Tracy. He got outsnapped by Singletary last week.
I'm going Tracy.
And if I can't trust the Giants. Devonta Smith, Wan'Dale Robinson, Tyler Warren. I mean, if the weather's good, I really do like Wan'Dale Robinson. Tyler Warren has the toughest matchup against tight ends on the week, but he's still Tyler Warren, so it's hard to sit. And Devonta Smith could be shootout game potential. And if you like the running backs to have a bad game, then the wide receivers got to have a good game, right?
Yeah, so I do like the wide receivers there, but I prefer A.J. Brown just based off of the matchup. When you're looking at alignment, it favors the X receiver, not the slot receiver. And A.J. Brown has the most snaps from the X, and Devonta Smith is up there for the most snaps from the slot.
Right.
By the way, remind me to share you this new source for information where I'm getting my information. You'll like it. I have Wan'Dale ranked slightly higher.
I like Wan'Dale a lot this week.
I love Wan'Dale a lot this week. My only concern with Wan'Dale is the weather. And I think we might see more of a Jackson Dart game. But I think Wan'Dale gives you the floor. If you need the ceiling and you're playing from behind, I think you got to lean Devonta Smith in a potential shootout, like NFC championship preview.
I do. I that one's really tough, and I agree. I'm going Wandell, or I'm going Wandell though, and I'm going Menunjai. I think Menunjai is going to outscore Swift this week. By the way, he's going to light it up again and score again. Vape Shop says Alec Pierce, Parker Washington. I'm riding on Disco and Debro's little breakdown here. We're gonna go Alex Pierce, even though I really like Parker Washington.
No, it's not the right matchup. It's
never mind. That was QJ. Never mind. I'm going Parker Washington either way.
Yeah, I think Parker Washington gives you like the closest thing to like a decent floor and a high ceiling, and like it's very close there. Whereas Alec Pierce is all ceiling.
Correct. He got 13 targets last week though. They were playing pass heavy.
So yeah, well, I mean, Jonathan Taylor did diddly squat. Like he got outproduced by Amari DeMarcado. Shout out to me for fucking saying
Mercado, the starting running back.
I told you. Come on. I said Bam Knight, not a thing. It's got to be DeMarcado. Fucking, I just wish he fucking didn't fall and he went and found the end zone because I'd be rich.
I'm gonna let you take this one here because I think we're gonna answer differently. Darnold or Goff?
I have Goff ranked higher in this matchup, and the only reason why I like Goff a lot, because across the board it's advantageous for the quarterback, the tight end, it's advantageous for the wide receiver, especially Amon-Ra St. Brown. The only reason why I'm not worried about the game script or the weather is because the Detroit Lions just got the shit kicked out of them. And when you look at the splits, if the Detroit Lions come off of a loss, they usually run it up the week after. Like these guys are going live fucking Monday through fucking Friday, just live. All like these guys are going to be pissed off. They're going to be pissed off at each other, and they're going to be chomping at the bit to take it out on somebody else. So,
I am going with Sam Darnold. By the way, big shot. The addition of Shaheed and Sam Darnold is just playing out of his mind, and I do think it's going to be a better game script against Arizona than when you're looking at the Commanders. And I think Jahmyr Gibbs is pissed off about 4 points, and he's going for 40, and I think that's going to hurt Goff. All right, let's keep it rolling here. Should I start
get there with a couple receptions, though?
Yeah. Musgrave, you don't start anybody versus Vic Fangio at tight end. I never even think about that versus Philly.
Start Taysom Hill.
RJ Harvey or Sharp. I do like Sharp for a touchdown this week too, but RJ Harvey, this matchup is juicy, man. I think I go Harvey.
Honestly, that Arizona front looks completely different with Walter Nolan. Anchoring down the defensive tackle spot there. Like his first game back, he was dominant. He threw around my guy Tyler Booker, like made him look like fucking just.
Dude, that was crazy, right?
He was so impressive, so good.
Even though they rushed for 90 yards up the middle still, which
even though like we have these charts and we have these analytics, when you put on the all 22, Walter Nolan is a major game changer there. So I think if the game script is the lean where we get Denver, who are absolutely going to dominate, they're going to be up by multiple points, we won't have to see a lot of Dobbins. I think RJ Harvey's the right answer here, just based off of game script and upside.
It is, but he scares me with his usage. I mean, at least you're getting like 50% snaps with Sharp compared to like 20% with Harvey, but he's so explosive. He's scoring on every fucking touch.
So what do you have the final score projected for tonight?
I think the Raiders are going to stay in this game for some reason. I really do.
If they do that, then you're going to be 100% right. RJ Harvey would be a sit. I'm leaning Harvey here for upside. I think like this has to be an upside play. One's touchdown dependent. One's just extremely explosive and has a positive game script where the team's going to dominate. I'm not going to give them the benefit.
I'm not
wearing Raiders colors.
I'm just saying. I think it's going to be one of those weird AFC West games. I would take the Denver and the spread all day, but I just have this gut feeling.
I don't hate that.
Kamara, Mason, Corum, Tootin. Who do I start? Dude, Kamara just can't be started at this point. It's ridiculous. 6 carries each in the past 2 games. Jordan Mason, Aaron Jones is banged up. Maybe, I think Aaron Jones is going to play. I think Corum is probably your safe bet for 5 points against the 49ers. Dude, we're down Bosa, we're down Warner, we're down Michael, we're down Pharrell. We have, that Brian Burns has more sacks by himself than the entire 49ers defense.
Yeah, I don't think Corum sees the field once because Kyron's so pissed off. I think the answer is Jordan Mason. I think Jordan Mason's a sneaky, 10
he
point.
He is, but
I like Jordan Mason this week.
I want to say his touchdown upside's there. For some reason, I think Aaron Jones took the job from him. And if he's out there, it's going to be rough.
I wouldn't say the touchdown upside's there because, Baltimore, the last 4 games they've played, they've been lights out on defense, really good on defense. They've only been weak against the slot.
Yeah, but I mean, if they get in the red zone, he's going to get the touches.
For sure.
The upside there.
For sure.
I don't really love Mason this week either, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Mason. That's my lead.
Okay, I'll take Corum there. Yo, what's up, fellas? Few questions for you. Number one, Start Dobbins over Adams, Nico, Waddle, Garrett Wilson. God, I don't think so,
No,
bro. No,
no.
yeah. Number 2, tight end. I'm not starting Musgrave at all. I like Theo Johnson's matchup a lot this week, and I like Mason Taylor too, but I think I go Theo. I think that connection is growing with Dart and the Bears in
I
a
think
week.
Theo's your floor play. I love Evan Ingram tonight just for the how
I
many
can't.
routes he gets from the slot. Las Vegas gives up the second most fantasy points to the slot. I think this is an Evan Ingram smash nuke outing. So
I would hope so for my fucking piece of shit dark horse tight end one. Evan Ingram's been killing me, man.
this is listen, if Evan Ingram and J.K. Dobbins both do good tonight, I'm winning $500 easily.
You don't
So,
even want to see my best ball shares of Evan Ingram. It's not even funny.
no, I'm winning tonight. I know what your Evan
I
Ingram
know.
best ball shares are.
Patrick says PPR need a running back and a flex. Woody, RJ, Henderson for sure for me.
Yep.
Fannin, Loveland, Pierce, and we got Cole Kmet back, and we've got Luther Burden back. So I know that Loveland had his pop-off game.
Cole Kmet is probably going to miss with a concussion.
He practiced in full today.
He cleared concussion protocol already?
He practiced in full was the update I saw on my phone. Unless I read it wrong. Let me pull it up. Cole Kmet practices in full on Thursday. Was limited in the first practice on Wednesday, upgraded to full on Thursday. He's on track to be clearing concussion protocol by tomorrow. So yeah.
I mean, I don't love Loveland in this matchup because tight ends don't typically produce against the New York Giants, but in that offense with
his first read looks, he's been the guy. It's just
with their head coach predominantly, and like how we know that he always, I don't know why his name was evading me. Ben Johnson. We know how he likes to favor the tight end in the game scripts, but Cole Kmet doesn't necessarily scare me. He's just an extra offensive lineman. I think your answer here is Henderson and Fannin.
I'm going Hendy and RJ.
Yeah, I'm going Henderson.
RJ Harvey tonight. Also trade Javonte for Kyren and Harvey. Ooh, kind of need to win now. My other running backs are Doggy 4 and 5, 12-team PPR. Javonte, Bam, Mason, Jones, Benson, Tootin. I think you have to because Javonte's on a bye. I think you have to do it now, and I think Kyren wins you the week.
Yep.
Number 3, I have Sutton, wide receiver 1, Shakir, wide receiver 2, Dowdle flex over BTJ, Scary Terry, ETN, Watson, Parker Washington. Would you make any swaps? I'm taking out Shakir and I'm putting in ETN. Or no, well, I guess that'd be a wide receiver. I don't like Shakir this week versus Miami at all.
Yeah, but based off of his options right now, I think it's Shakir's fine.
I would rather go Christian Watson upside than Khalil Shakir.
I'm still going to lean Shakir or BTJ there.
BTJ out there.
If BTJ is healthy, you got to put BTJ out there. God bless.
God bless. Start number 4. Start one tight end: Loveland, Ingram, Mason, Taylor, Higbee.
Ingram.
I'm going Loveland there. Number 5. Would you play Parker Washington for Waddle? God, no, I would not. No, I would not. Musgrave for number 4 as well. No, Musgrave is not a good matchup versus Fangio and the Eagles. Number 6, would you play Troy Franklin for Waddle? No way, not a shot. All those names are too big. Start 2 full PPR. Aaron Jones. This is from Prathy. Woody, Aaron Jones, Harvey, Mark Andrews, Christian Watson.
Andrews for sure.
Andrews has a great matchup this week.
Yeah, so Andrews, and if Aaron Jones is playing, I'm going to play Aaron Jones.
So am I. I would say Aaron Jones, Andrews. What sucks is, you got Harvey playing tonight, and I'd throw Harvey in number 3. If not, between Woody and Watson, I'm going Watson. Texans aren't going to run the ball for shit. Maybe he gets it done in the pass game, but Davis Mills, no way.
Agreed.
Week 10 already from Caden. What's good, brother? How we doing? Fellas, got to start one. MHJ, DJ Moore, Troy Franklin. I like DJ Moore, but the weather scares me. MHJ's got such a tough matchup. He's going to get rocked. I'm telling you.
Who was the biggest DJ Moore truther last week that you know?
You were.
Yeah, I'm not in on DJ Moore this week. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. there. That's my answer.
Man, I don't like MHJ this week, so we're going to battle that one out.
I respect it.
Would you play Loveland over Fannin, even if Kmet is active? Also, Rashad White or Tez Johnson as a flex play. I'm going Rashad White there. I'd rather play it safe than go for the home run and Tez. Loveland or Fannin? I like Fannin too, but I'm going to ride with Loveland.
So, Fannin has the better matchup. The only issue with Fannin having the better matchup is he's splitting that better matchup with David Njoku. I'm still riding with Harold Fannin. There you got another super.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, by the way, but Colston Loveland is getting like 26% first read looks, which is bonkers. And that's your Ben Johnson call right there. Super chat's always straight to the front. What's up, Cino? Thank you for the $5. Holler Cino got another one. 2 questions. PPR, pick one. Brees, Rashad White, Vidal. I'm still going Brees. I don't like Rashad versus the Pats. It's very tough. And Vidal, he just shit the bed versus a terrible defense. Now he's playing one of the best defenses. I'm not touching Vidal. Should I trade Vidal for Wandale? I would right now. I would definitely trade him. If you got enough running backs, at least I would. Because you're 2 weeks away from Amari and Hampton, and then Vidal is back to nothing. And I don't think he's going to be that relevant either way. He had that one big week. Or I can package Rashad Bucky for a solid wide receiver. I'm still holding Rashad and Bucky. I like they have one of the best matchups down the stretch, and it's good to have the cuff for both. And I think Bucky's going to come back and dominate when he gets back. Who do you like there? Brees, Rashad, Vidal. Brees, right? Even though it's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got the same thing.
21.74 reach share just past week. Last 3, 18.46 reach share. Yeah, you're right.
He's wild. It's crazy. And that's the Ben Johnson looks.
Okay. I'm just gonna send you this in a DM. Once you see this fucking website, it's gonna blow your mind.
I like it. Dave says, what up? Trade proposal. What side do you take? JT and Mahomes? Oh, or Lamar, Judkins, and Jettas. Dude, I'm taking Lamar, Judkins, and Jettas. Judkins' schedule is golden. JJ's schedule is golden. And Lamar is always a chance for QB1 every week.
Yep. If you watch the rest of season projections, we love Judkins and we love Justin Jefferson rest of the season. Lamar Jackson gives you as much upside. And you know they're going to be in very competitive games the rest of the season because they're fighting for their playoff lives every single week. So, yeah, give me Lamar.
Correct. 0.5 PPR start 1. Marv, Debo, Brees, or ETN. I'm going ETN, bro. I'm going ETN versus Davis Mills. I know the matchup is terrible, but I'm looking at game script and I'm looking at 30 touches last week. And ETN got stuffed at the goal line 3 times at the 1 last week. That was killer.
If healthy, I'm going Debo.
You could. Debo.
I know. I hate it. I'm just playing the matchups in that one.
Rich says I'm rolling with Harvey tonight.
He's the one guy with a good matchup.
I'm not against it. He does.
Head over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel if you're watching us on X. How many people are watching on my X?
There's 39 or 114 on your X.
All right. Head over to the Sleazebomb YouTube channel. Fuck.
There you go.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
What's good, Andre? How we doing, brother? He says pick one as a backup QB for Dynasty. Oh, Indiana Jones, bro. Indiana Jones is going to get his contract extension. That's why they traded the first 2-round picks away, or their 26, 27
went from
first.
Danny Dimes to Danny Pesos, and it's going to be a thing for the rest of the season.
Indiana Jones.
Let me insert the Penix.
No way. Danny Dimes all day.
Insert the Penix.
Loveland was a smash last week. He killed it, man. What a performance.
Who do the Bengals play next week?
That's who you target. Whoever they play at tight end. Always the Bengals, always the Steelers, man. The Bengals, they play the Steelers. The 2 worst tight end battles go at it.
Literally pick 3 fucking tight ends from the Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe all 4. Play them all.
What's good, Dustin? How we doing? He says, what's up, guys? Half PPR at wide receiver, Tez or Watson? I'm going Watson. I'm targeting the Eagles game.
Going Tez.
And flex Henderson or Dunze. I like both these guys as starts. I'm gonna go for a Dunze bounce back over Hendo.
Yeah, I have a Dunze as wide receiver 5 this week.
Yep, I'm really high on a Dunze this week, but it's hard to sit Henderson.
Yep.
Should I start Loveland, Mason Taylor, or pick up Likely? I'm not playing Likely. I like Loveland over Mason Taylor.
I would say Loveland's the answer there. Yeah.
You guys think Swift and Kyle is going to be used like Gibbs and Monty? Yes, I do. And I think he's going to be more involved and more involved and more involved. And he's going to get all the goal line work. I love Manunjai this week.
What was the Swift injury?
Growing.
What?
Yeah, growing.
Growing?
Growing.
His groin?
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck do you say groin like that?
I said groin.
No, you said growing.
Chat,
what did he say?
Whatever. Growing. Chat,
what the fuck did he say? Chat, help me out here. Am I hearing shit? I woke up at 2 a.m. for no fucking reason. No good reason.
Which is a re-aggravation that's very high.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm very worried about Swift rest of the way.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, it's good stuff.
Harvey or Henderson? I'm taking the guy that's going to play more snaps here. I'm taking Henderson.
Henderson. By the way, his receiving yards prop, absolute lock whenever they fucking come up with it.
What's good, fellas? How we doing, Craig? What's up, brother? What's up, all you amazing, beautiful people? What is good, Chef Rich P says Harvey Vrabel has a personal vendetta with Henderson. I mean, I wouldn't say that after last week. He played 75% of the snaps. So, I mean, I don't know about that.
When you come to these channels, sir, it's fucking Henderson. We don't say Henderson. It's fucking Henderson.
Daniel
Rodriguez. His name. Say it. No, I'm kidding. Say it right.
Daniel says Dobbins, Franklin over Brees, Hall, Diggs, Olave currently starting. So wait, Dobbins or Franklin over Brees, Hall / Diggs / Olave who are starting. I do like Dobbins over Brees. Warren or Gadsden, I like Gadsden. And Keenan Allen or Parker Washington, I like Parker Washington. What do you like there? He gave me a full rip.
Yeah, definitely Dobbins there. I think he has he's 2 spots ahead of Brees for me. Diggs, Olave, Warren or Gadsden, and then Keenan Allen or Parker Washington's Keenan.
Okay. Ray Davis, no. James Cook practiced today. Everyone panics on a Wednesday. Thought I was gonna make it. Thought I wasn't gonna make it, gang. What's good, Mike? How we doing, brother?
Mike, can we take a moment to shout out Mike? He is literally like the kindest human being. Just always showing up on every fucking YouTube video, every live. Shout out to you, man. You're like, you guys are all great. You guys are all amazing, but you go above and beyond to stand out in this community. And I just wanted to take a moment to say that I generally appreciate you and all your support. Thank you for helping support the dream and making it very enjoyable during the process, brother.
I agree. He gets me hyped up, bro. Mike always brings the fire with his comments. It's all funny.
Great.
He said, Frankie put a question in the Discord. Can you grab that for priority? Yeah, if you got it, I'll bring that up. Mike says we locked in tonight. This pick 2 Parker Washington, Tez, Pop Smoke Douglas. I'm going with Parker Washington and Tez. I don't like 20% snap share with Demario Douglas, even though he can hit a bomb. It's too risky. I'd rather take the guys that are out there at 70, 80%. Let's
get the priority question in the Discord, or if you want me to just answer it in the Discord.
Just pull it up. Just say it out loud. He's in here. What is it?
Who is it?
It was Frankie Bender.
Okay, where's the priority? Is that Ant CFL? Okay, if Bucky Irving doesn't play, who should you start? Henderson or Jordan Mason? Half PPR. Henderson's going to break the bank. Who to flex? Josh Downs, Monangai, or Jordan Mason?
Monangai.
Okay.
Frank says, "What's cracking, fellas?"
Is that the right person, or is that Daggers?
I don't know. It's so hard when all their names are different. So it's like I look at YouTube, then I look at Discord, then I look at Twitter. They're all different names, so it's hard to like correlate all of them.
All right. Well, Dagger says, well, no, that's a different one. Hampton in second for HN and a third. I'm not a contender this year. This is from Bambino. Good core, but a lost season. So Hampton not playing isn't going to
Hampton. Frank says, "What's cracking like? And how you feel? Jacoby Myers dropped him. I would drop JMO. How do you feel about Jacoby Myers? Dropped him. I would drop JMO or Woody. What do you mean here? How do I feel about Jacoby Myers? I dropped him. I would drop JMO or Woody. I think you got to give me that one back, Frank. But I think you're saying
Frank, I'm not dropping either JMO or Woody for Jacoby Myers.
I wouldn't either. Yeah. Yep. What's good, fellas? I've been able to catch your lives more often. My guy, Michael, thank you for the super chat, brother. Pittman, Henderson, Jennings, Monangai, flex 1. Oh, that's a tough one, bro. I really like Jennings and Henderson and Pittman all as like, wide receiver 2 starts. Monangai, I like to find the end zone, and Henderson, I like as a low-end RB1 start. I'm going with Hendo, bro. I think Henderson has this big week here. Who do you like there? Pittman, Hendo, Jennings, or Monangai? I think it's a toss between Jennings.
I'm not sitting Pittman. I can't sit Pittman.
A tough matchup versus Atlanta, though, and in Germany.
Where are you? Where are you right now in terms of this? Would you trade Vidal for Wanda? No, fuck.
Which one?
No, I'm just trying to figure out where you at. Oh no, I think I found it.
Which part? Okay. Member for 14 years from BDE, gifted memberships from BDE. My guy, the man, the myth, the legend.
14 months, not 14 years.
14 months, a year and 2 months, man. That's how long YouTube's been cracking. Darius Slayton or Troy Franklin? Who do you like? If the weather's clear, what do you like here?
Troy Franklin. When we're looking at slot percentage, he leads the team in slot snaps and slot targets, and the Las Vegas Raiders give up the second most fantasy points on a weekly basis to the slot position. So Troy Franklin.
Oh man, I'm going Franklin too by a little bit, just because of the weather. Poke Varsity says Puka. Come on, Puka should never be in the question. Sutton, Wandale, Ladd, or Addison. I'm going Puka, and I'm going Ladd, and I'm going Waddle.
I'm going Puka, Ladd, and Addison.
Okay. Why Addison over Waddle?
Waddle doesn't have a good matchup at all whatsoever. It's not a good matchup. Obviously, the volume should be something that's decent and upside for him. But Addison lines up in the slot 36% of the time, and the Baltimore Ravens give up the 6th most fantasy points to the slot receiver. And on top of that, his dominator rating when he's in the slot is nearly at 100%. So give me Addison.
Even though he had the same matchup last week and did nothing with it.
No, it wasn't the same matchup last week.
I mean, a plus matchup in the slot last week, and he shit the bed.
It wasn't a plus matchup in the slot. It wasn't even a top 16 matchup in the slot.
For Addison?
For against the Detroit Lions, it's not a top 16 matchup in the slot.
Dude, they're down 3 corners.
No, Terrion Arnold was back.
That's their X.
That's their field side corner. Yeah. I mean, nevertheless, and Brian Branch was back.
I don't know. I thought he had a great matchup last week. He didn't do shit with it. So
the matchup would have been the field side wide receiver, and that was Justin Jefferson, and he took advantage of it. And Naylor
barely took advantage of it with a one-handed catch. Do we like Flacco or Darnold? Darnold, man. I do like Flacco still. He's been killing it. I know that, but you're going to get Burrow back probably at week 12, week 13 at some point here, right? So, I mean, I'd go Darnold.
Is it even worth it for him to come back to this fucking piece of shit team? I feel like the culture's dead after Chase Brown and Jamar Chase after the Chases called out the defense.
Yep. It might be as well, too.
Yeah.
Manunjai over Sharp or Kenneth Walker. This is my Kenneth Walker week. This is the first week I've liked Kenneth Walker out of 10 weeks, and I'm riding with K9 this week hard.
Pause.
Ha! Do I start Bo Nix or Sam Darnold? Man, I'm going Sammy D still. I like both these guys as starts, though, by the way, Junior.
I'm going Bo.
I'm at work, locked in, physical therapy. Appreciate y'all. I'll listen after my guy. Nix or Love? I like Nix here.
Nix.
Thank you for the subscription, Tani. Welcome. Stino says, would you trade Vidal for Wando? I'd already done that already. Since you still hate me, Disco, BTJ wide receiver 39 and Worthy wide receiver 52. Ouch.
I mean, fuck. Shit happens. People get hurt. We pivot and we make sure that we continue to dominate and give elite advice. We called our shot. We missed. It's part of the deal. I mean, I wish I knew what your rankings were.
Damn, getting after him like that. I would say it kind of went bad for Worthy at the start, though, with the shoulders. I mean, that really.
The first 3 snaps, he got fucking hurt. I mean, BTJ was hurt during the beginning of the first game, or like early in the preseason with the suicide balls from Trevor Lawrence. It happens. It's football. We pivot. We move on. I mean, you want a victory lap injuries? God bless you.
Would you try to trade Ken Walker for a mid-range wide receiver? I'm holding K9 right now. After what I saw last week, he's going to start to hit hard here, I hope. And he's got to get some fucking red zone work. That's the problem.
Look at you turning around on my guy. Look at you doing the full fucking 360 on my guy, K9.
After 10 weeks, we got to get there. I have Dowdle and Kyren starting. You're not taking Dowdle or Kyren out of it. Guys, any lineup you have right now, 3 running backs right now, any lineup you have across all fantasy football, Quinshon Judkins, Kyren Williams, Rico Dowdle, they should not be out of any one of your lineups, period.
Like, here's the thing, okay? We're gonna do a little test here in chat where I'm gonna ask Sleaze a series of questions, and I'm gonna agree with him on every one of his responses. Who would you rather start this week, Rico Dowdle or Derrick Henry?
Dowdle.
Who would you rather start this week, Rico Dowdle or Saquon Barkley?
Dowdle.
Who would you rather start this week, Rico Dowdle or Josh Jacobs?
Dowdle.
Okay, you got a chat. Cool.
Yep. When I try to holding Kyron with starting Spears on the bench.
Honestly, guys, I haven't even spoken to Sleaze since Monday, by the way. I haven't spoken to Sleaze since Monday. I just know my fucking guy.
Dude, I've already got him laddered to 130, by the way, for rushing yards for Dowdle, by the way.
I'm not touching his props. I'm not touching his props.
Michael says, Colin, Shakir, Wilson start 2. I'm sitting Shakir. And Miami's also number 1 versus the wide receiver. But they're number 1 because they're running back. They can't stop the running back. And James Cook is going to just torture.
And for what it's worth, every week there is a top 20 wide receiver against Miami. They just don't give up a lot of production to the receiver position.
FF Life, what's up, my man? Bills D versus Miami or Texans D versus the Jags? I like to target Tua always, and even like last week, 3 more picks. This guy's thrown 9 interceptions in 4 games. I know you could look at the Texans versus the Jags. Texans D's better, but the Bills have only given up 1 passing touchdown in 4 games too, so they've been lights out. So I'm going Bills. Who do you like?
It's a toss-up. Give me who gives you the most sack equity.
Which is the Texans.
I think that's the Texans. The Texans defense is not going to give up a lot of points. For some reason, the Buffalo Bills always play down to the Miami Dolphins.
I know, but Tua's just fucking throwing them up in the air, man.
Your analysis and your process is perfect, buddy.
Like a pick 6 is coming for Buffalo. Calling it right now.
Browns.
Jacksonville Browns. I like the Browns here as well too.
Browns on the road, 30 points a game. Jacksonville Jaguars
Jets.
going against a backup quarterback.
Jets.
It's closer than Browns.
No, they're playing the Jets. I'm going Browns.
Yeah, Browns. I mean, like, fuck, Jets just fucking cancels everything up. Jets.
McMillan, Browns. Henderson, Manunjai. Who do you like?
Tet.
I like Tet this week too.
I love Tet this week.
Yep.
I don't just like him. I love him.
I just hope the game script doesn't become all Dowdle. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Swift clears Manunjai. Healthy Swift would have dominated the Bengals. He would have. I'm not going to lie. I just think Manunjai is going to cut into that work more than you think with the growing injury for Swift. He was on a tear before. But he doesn't get the red zone work either, which is scary. He gets the outside the 20 and inside the 20, but you get into the 10, he has like 1 carry on the year.
Well, like essentially against the Cincinnati Bengals, the 50 is practically the red zone for a running back.
Right. That's facts. That's facts. I'm sitting Vidal here.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would get out of my fucking head. Fuck you.
Oh, this one's great. Glad. I like both these tight ends to smash this week. Dallas Goedert and Kyle Pitts both have such plus matchups. It is ridiculous. I think I'm going to lean Goddard because he's just been more the focal point for the Eagles than Pitts has been for the Falcons. Who do you like, Goddard or Pitts? And they're both starts.
I don't like betting on overseas games, so give me Dallas Goedert.
And that's one of the worrisome things. All these games, Germany, London, they're all terrible.
Spain. No, this game in Berlin's a fucking good football game.
I know, but it's going to be terrible. I already know.
Yeah, I hope it's not, but I'm not trusting it.
Adams, Egbuka from, oh my God, Haywood. Adams or Egbuka? I can't sit either one of these guys, man. If I had to, it's Adams. Because I think the Rams are going to smash my Niners this time, but I'm not sitting either one. Who do you like?
Who's your flex?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a better question. Who's your flex, dude?
Yeah, that's a wild one. BTJ is out. I need a sleeper wide receiver. Who do you got? I go with Darius Slayton. That's a true sleeper wide receiver.
If Puka misses, I like Jordan
Puka's
Whittington.
already playing. He's already in.
Okay. Olamide Zaccheaus is going to smash this week.
Olamide Zaccheaus. I'd also like to throw out Jalen Lane if you do that as well.
Olamide Zaccheaus.
Should I start Sutton tonight? I'm starting Sutton everywhere tonight if you have him. Great matchup. Or wait for Keenan. Swift is already good to go, and Keenan's good to go. So I don't think you got to wait there, Bob, but I'm definitely starting Sutton either way.
Hi, Bob.
I'd probably go Swift over Sutton, though, maybe. I just don't know how that split's going to look with Manunjai back, and I think Sutton's your safe play. Sweet says, I'm screwed this week at QB. Brissett, Mariota, or Geno? Definitely not Geno. I know he threw 4 touchdowns last week, but this is Denver. It's a different story. You're at Mile High. No way. Brissett's got such a tough matchup for Seattle. I'd probably go Mariota here for the rushing upside as well.
Yeah, give me brisket. I'm fucking starving. 2 things. 1, you got a super. 2, there are 46 viewers, only 31 likes, guys. If you guys love the content, you guys want to continue to support Sleaze and let his content continue to grow, the easiest way you guys could do that is literally hitting the X button, the like button, and then open up the chat again. It takes 2 seconds. It's completely free, costs you nothing. And that's how YouTubers get picked up, is by everybody doing their part and smashing the like, especially if you guys love this kind of advice. So please take a moment to smash a like, guys. You got 2 supers.
My guy, make sure you guys also, while he's throwing the little pump up out there, go subscribe to Big Draft Energy as well. And if you're in the show 15 minutes from now, we don't get to your question, it's going to raid you right over to his channel and we'll keep it going. And if we don't get to the rest of the questions, I will pull them back up over there for him as well.
I'm surprised you didn't do a poll question today.
Thank you. I forgot, just so busy. Thank you for the Super Michael. Traded K9 for JCM. Oh, I like JCM's schedule the rest of the way. I do. I put a tweet out. I was like, he has the #1 playoff schedule, and the Commanders got to be looking at this season like they're done. They got to look and see what they have in the rookie over McNichols and Chris Rodriguez.
Were you using my charts?
No, I didn't.
Asshole. Why wouldn't you use my charts?
I like JCM, but I like K9 way more.
You gotta like K9 way more.
Zach Jr. $5 holler. To my earlier question, my flex is Dowdle. You cannot sit Dowdle no matter what. No matter what, you got to start all 3 of those running backs, bro. Your team is stacked, man.
To my earlier, so this is the guy who had Adams.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm sitting Igbuka in that situation.
It's so tough with either one of them.
I have Igbuka 8. I have Adams 9. I would sit Adams, but fuck, like, what is this, a 5-man league?
Yeah, there's such stacked questions. It's tough. But yeah, you can't say Rico Dowdle no matter what.
I prefer the questions where it's like the Schnickel Fritz of the fantasy football players, like scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I do like those.
Over these questions. And it's not like I hate you for asking the question. I really don't. I just envy you in the position you're in with your lineups. Genuinely fucking envy.
Man, I think I like McNichols over Bill and Rodriguez this week, to be honest, but I'm not dropping Bill, that's for sure. And I like Gadsden over Harvey. I like Gadsden too much this week.
Gadsden's my tight end too.
He's gonna smash. He's my tight end 4.
Okay.
Frankie says, would you stash roster Shakir? I have Jennings as a priority. I'd go Jennings then Shakir. Jordan Mason. If you own Aaron, if I own Aaron Jones, I'm getting Jordan Mason first, 100%, #1, and then I go Jennings and Shakir.
Mm-hmm.
We locked, baby. Got to heal the community. Let's go. Thanks. Pick 2 out of those 3 running backs. Maybe it's just me, but I don't care about anybody else's roster, trade, start, sit. I only care about mine from 2 Meals and the Cat. What's good?
Good to see you, 2 Meals. I love you, buddy.
How we doing, brother?
Good to see you, 2 Meals. Shout out! Honestly, man, it makes my soul so happy when everybody from the summer like pops in every now and then, because like it's very seldomly do we see like all the guys from the summer,
from the drafters, all the drafts in the off season.
It's just a completely different community, but hey, we cater to all of them.
Matt says Superflex PPR pick 2. Bowers, Waddle. Bowers is starting, and so is McBride. Oh my god. Bowers, Waddle, McBride, AJ Brown. Old school league that has no tight end spot. Thanks. I'm going Bowers and McBride.
Fuck, it's tough to sit AJ Brown, but I think you're right.
Yeah.
If you want the floor, you have the answer there. It's a high floor, high ceiling situation with both those guys.
All right, so Vape, you did it. You dropped the question. I'm gonna let Disco take it away here. And why is Taysom Hill the guy besides your video?
Oh my goodness. So Taysom Hill, guys, is my #1 sleeper. He is my dark horse tight end 1 on the week. I love Taysom Hill in the spot that he's in because historically he does nuke once a season minimum. And when he does do it, it's either against the Carolina Panthers, who he plays this weekend, or against the Atlanta Falcons, who he plays next week. When you look at the Carolina Panthers, they are hemorrhaging fantasy football production to the running back position. Predominantly when you're looking at the longest rush and when you're looking at guys who excel in breaking tackles, because that's where they're weak. They're weak at wrapping up. They are one of the teams that give up the highest break tackle rate. That's where Taysom Hill succeeds. They're also giving up some of the most production, top 10 production fantasy points per game within the last 4 weeks in the entire season against the tight end position, which puts Taysom Hill once again in an advantageous situation. And why we also like Taysom Hill this week
sucks
is not only because we love the fact that he has that high running back upside, because there's no other running back really in the fucking room. Who's next up right now? It's fucking
Evan Neal.
What's that Schmee's name from Denver last year?
Audric Estime. He's got
Estime. You got Estime, and then you got who else? And at the tight end position, you don't have a legitimate quarterback. So he's going to be playing quarterback, running back, and tight end. He's in a smash spot. I wouldn't be shocked if the New Orleans Saints also win. I have Taysom Hill as my dark horse tight end one. There's zero floor to this call, by the way. Like, I'm a degenerate. And I got a caveat with this. I'm a degenerate. I'm willing to take this fucking upward swing. I'm willing to put because people are either going to fucking rip me a new one or just say like you're even a broken clock is right twice a day. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm a degenerate. I'm willing to take this risk and take this gamble, but I'm also going to lay it out there saying that like the floor is non-existent. It's 100% an uphill swing ceiling play. You got a super chat.
We need to see it in his roster chat. I need to see Taysom Hill starting in a redraft roster for the sleeper call of the year. Cash Money 9709 $5 super chat goes straight to the front. Get Swift for DK. My wide receivers Puka, Amon-Ra, Diggs, Slayton, Terry, running backs JT. God damn, you need a backup. You need a third running back bad. Woody Marks, Ramondre not looking good. I think I would, here's what I would do here. So I do like to get Swift here because your wide receiver room is going to be all right. But I want to have a second trade in hand before I accept the Swift trade for Kyle Manunjai, so I have the cuff because his growing injury is kind of scary for DeAndre Swift.
His growing injury?
Uh-huh. So I think that's what I would do. Would you rather have DK or Swift with his wide receiver room?
Give me Swift.
I think so as well. But I think you have to have Manunjai at this point too. Thank you for the super chat, Cash Money. Moet Mills, Mike Mills, $9.99. Holla, appreciate the love. Shout out BDE and Sleaze. But lastly, we do an ETN over Brees. Yes, I am. I like ETN a lot this week. Good luck this week, gang. BDE got $10 on the next stream. My guy. I look at it like this. So Davis Mills at quarterback, very good Texans run D. ETN got 30 touches last week. The Texans aren't going to move the ball that well with Davis Mills at quarterback. I think ETN's in for a tough matchup, but I'd rather take playing against Davis Mills than eat Brees Hall versus one of the number one run D in football in the Cleveland Browns. So I'm going ETN.
Can you see that?
No, it's too blurry. Starting Taysom Hill. Share the screen. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Growing. Everyone said I say growing. Yes. I know. But
I'm glad the chat is holding you accountable.
They are.
I mean,
you've been better. Growing. I did. Would you start Franklin, Keenan, Parker, Pierce, Downs, or Dubs? I'm going Romeo Dubs. I like him a lot this week. Who do you like there?
I would give the lean to
Downs has got a nice slot matchup versus Atlanta too, but
I'm giving the lean to Dobbs. And Franklin.
Dobbs or Franklin? All right, okay, go with Franklin. Where would y'all rate Purdy and Persall once healthy for the playoff push? Man, they've already said that like Brock Purdy's toe and his turf toe may linger all year long. I think he's going to be out there, and I think once he's out there, I think that'll bring Kittle back to life because Kittle's been fucking worthless with Mac Jones.
Can I shout out the chat? We did a call to action where we said we were at 30 likes and like 45 viewers. We are now at even viewers and even likes. Shout out to you guys. You guys are all absolutely amazing. W chat, the greatest community in fantasy football. We're so blessed to have you guys.
100%. And make sure if you're in the chat right now, even if you're on your phone, hit that little X. Make sure you go subscribe to Big Draft Energy, or you can just stay in the chat and it's going to take you right to his show next, guys.
Are you going to share my fucking screen?
Oh yeah, here we go. Here it is. He's starting. Is a Dynasty though? I won't redraft.
I mean, fuck what redraft?
I know.
Like, I have the BDE redraft. All right, hold on. Who do I have?
2 meals. Hey, so we got 6 minutes left. Let's fly through as many as we can, and then we'll take it to his show. He's 2 meals in a cat. Says I'm here for the smack talk. Pat Bryant breakout tonight. I would like to see that, man. I would. I have a lot of Dynasty shares and best ball shares. Brees Hall or Travion Henderson. I have Hendo higher. I believe you do as well. Phil Maffa is the stash. I mean, Jadon Blue has just been worthless, and I think Malik Davis got cut back down. So I think Maffa is going to be your RB2 coming off the bye, but Javonte Williams still sees all the snaps. What's up, fellas? Need to start 2 out of ETN, Walker, Tracy, Harvey, Sharp. Appreciate you guys. So this is my first.
Better?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Now you got to keep it there. You got to keep it there. He's going to
I
change it before kickoff. Watch.
I would never. I just swapped out. Okay, hold on.
Oh, Keon Coleman. That's not a big move. All right. So need to start two. This is the only week I like K9. I'm on the K9 BDE disco train here for K9 this week. And I like ETN a ton this week for volume. I do think Harvey's a nice play, but I'd rather chase the volume plays. Terrell Jennings, God, of course he gets the touchdown on 20% snaps. Thomas says Loveland or Jonnu Smith. I'm going with Loveland here. I don't trust. I know the matchup's great for the Steelers and tight ends, but I just don't trust Arthur Smith, period. Addison, Shakir, or Parker Washington.
Right,
that's Addison.
teams.
Yep. You got it in.
Okay. All right.
I see it. Yep.
All right. And remind me to screenshot at the end. Like I'm all ceiling, no floor. You need the upside.
All ceiling, no floor. Taysom Hill. He's starting him in 3 leagues. Let's go. Okay. Addison, Shakir, Parker Washington. I think you're going Addison. So am I.
Yep.
Craig says Swift had a growing ing issue since like week 6. Played through the weeks and killed it. Wanted to play. I know, and then he's pulled him. I saw that at the end. He wanted to be in the game, but sometimes you got it. What did Ben Johnson say? Sometimes you got to take the competitive nature out of your running back for his own safety. What do we think about Shaheed? Is he a trade for candidate? No, not really for me.
I mean, so like, yes, he is somebody who I'm willing to trade for, and
not high.
I'm also willing to cut Cooper Kupp now. I'm also willing to cut Torrey Horton, and if you do have Torrey Horton, try to sell right now, or don't place a waiver if he's still available and you didn't get him in the initial claim or whatever. When you're looking at the Seattle Seahawks offense, they are in 2 wide receiver personnel the vast majority of the time, over 70% of the time.
They're running Arroyo and Barner.
Yeah, 12 personnel all the time, super jumbo package. Sometimes they even throw in a
and
fucking
they still can't run the fucking football. This is the time they run it this week.
But listen, they keep the defenses honest with the run, which opens up the pass. That's how football works, and that's why the passing game is so prolific. It's working out wonderfully, and it's a fantastic, fucking brilliant job that Clint Kubiak's doing there. With that being said, Shaheed knows the fucking playbook, because that was his offensive coordinator last year. And Shaheed was absolutely dominant and successful. You want Rashid Shaheed in your lineup, go get Rashid Shaheed.
Ooh, you're an upside swinger, though. Pause.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I like to swing upside ways.
I'm not saying I don't like DeAndre Swift, Craig. I think Manunja is going to outscore him with the touchdown upside this week. That's all. And it's a rainy game. It's a rainy 30.
With the growing situation.
Hang on.
Based off of my knowledge.
Just so you know, it's 32 degrees and snow. Which running back is going to thrive more in that situation? DeAndre Swift or Manunjai? Let me know in a DM.
I've seen Swift do well in snow games as well.
A running back against the Pats is a hard pass, but he's going to get it done in the pass game with Rachaad White when I look at that. KC not trading for a running back confirms preseason prediction that they will not make the playoffs. Currently, oh my God, the Chiefs are making the playoffs. Stop it. Hit that like button. Thank you, Jay Label.
What's up, Jerry? Good to see you, Jerry.
Gadsden, Franklin, DJ Moore, and Dubs. Who takes the 2 flex spots? I'm going with Gadsden and DJ Moore.
Gadsden and Franklin.
Okay, so we got 2 minutes. We're going to fly through as many as we can here, and then it's going to take you to BDE show, and we'll be right over there. Make sure you like and subscribe to my guy.
I'm going to set up the stream.
Go ahead. Goddard, Pierce, Slayton, or Pitts at the flex. I'm going Goddard. I'm really high on Goddard this week, CK. Bloody Bones in the building. What's up, Bones? Daniel Diggs or Parker Washington Diggs, and Boutte may not play, so I'm definitely going Diggs. And it's going to be more of a run game or more of a pass game for the Patriots. You could look at it like the Bucks run D is, bad on paper. It might show green, but they're very good in yards allowed. I have the wonderful choice of starting 2: Jordan Mason, Kenneth Walker, and Henderson for me. Growing. Who do you like rest of the season, Wandale or Shaheed? I like volume. I like Wandale. Dart or Darnold? Dart for me this week. I'm too high on Dart. Trade BTJ for Alex Pierce. You're out of your mind. Standard league. You guys think I should flex Rachaad White, T-Mac, or Jennings? I'm very high on T-Mac this week. On Nunjai or Travion, I'm going Travion. Don't pout, Disco. If you can't take the heat, then don't pretend to be a cook. This all started from you anyways, by me just having a different opinion and you freaked out about it. That's why I unsubbed. Damn, he's going after you, bro. Would you trade Jalen Hurts, Bucky Irving for James Cook or Caleb Williams?
Suck it, chef, you fucking weirdo. I almost cursed.
Yes, I would. James Cook was my running back 1 on the rest of the season. When I tweeted that, people gave me shit, and look how it's gone. I'll see you over there. 1 more minute. I'll fly through them all. Sleazy, you have to give me bot tricks. I got to get rid of that. I don't know how to. It's so old on my YouTube from like 5 years ago. I know you said Judkins, Kyren, and Dowdle all starts. What if I have A-Chain as well? I'm sitting A-Chain. It's crazy to say I'm not sitting those 3 running backs. Keep in mind that Ben Johnson, after Menunjay big game, proved that he can carry the load when he called upon 100%. Flex 2, Loveland, Jennings, Hending. That is Jennings and Hendy for me. Loveland, Musgraver, and Njoku, Fannin. If Fannin is out, I'm going Njoku. If not, I'm going Loveland. Worried about the game script for Buffalo game. Josh Allen. I'm going Herbert over Josh Allen. I dropped Josh Allen down in my rankings. So that's it for me, guys. I tried to fly. Actually, I'll fly through them all. Then we'll go to a show. Growing. Bills or Browns? I'm going Browns. How do we feel about Genty? I'm very low on Genty tonight. I like his receiving upside. Assuming they start flex for Shawwhite or Henderson, I like Hendo. Start Woody, Keenan, Franklin. I like Franklin, I think, there. Team Swift. Dart or Baker. Dart for me. Bo Nix, Caleb Williams. I'm sticking with Taysom Hill now. Good God, you're crazy. Yeah, fuck guys, media. Another channel sip. Excuse my language. Love how Disco talks shit despite how much I supported you guys and everything. He held me out. It's depressing. This is a community bullshit of liars. I try to stay out of everything and be nice to everyone, man. But we're going to his show. So I hope to see you guys over there. Thank you guys for all the support, man. You don't have to leave the channel. It will take you there. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for being here for the hour. Thank you for the new subs. We'll be back tomorrow doing some drafts. I'll see you guys over on BDE side. Woo! What a stream, guys. Peace.